guys, my name is Trinity and here I have Nate with Animal Care. Today we are going to be talking about why you need to put your snake in a separate bin while feeding. So, will you do me the favor? This guy has been sitting in here for about 5 minutes, and one reason why we need to contain our snakes before they eat is they don't understand what's what. So if you put a snake inside a bin before they're ready to eat, your snake will get acclimated to
what Trinity's trying to say is the reason why you want to put your snake in a separate bin instead of in the container that it lives in is so that it can be acclimated to something different over time, so that it is used to being fed in a separate container, so that it does not have a food response every time that you want to reach into that cage.
Yeah. And another thing with having a snake inside its own enclosure while feeding is it could eat any of the aspen or any of the soil substrate that you have in that tank for them. In a bin like this, they're not going to have anything to eat out of. If you can see, there isn't a single thing in there besides the snake.
Also, with that being said, is if you do keep it in the container, like Trinity said, if there's any aspen or any other kind of bedding in there, if it would eat in that cage, it could risk ingesting that, and that can cause health issues for your snake, as far as impaction or anything else.
Another reason why we don't want to be feeding in our enclosures is they can also get caught on any of the decorations that you have for them. Wood, hides, rocks, anything that they can get caught on. Whenever they're striking, they can actually hurt themselves and pull back scales and injure themselves. Another reason why we want to feed in the container is if we are feeding a live mouse or rat, we can also monitor them as much as possible, make sure that the rat or mouse isn't hurting your snake, and actually make sure that they're eating it properly, they're digesting it properly, they're not getting harmed in any way, and everything goes smooth.
Alright guys, well, I'm going to demonstrate. I do have an adult corn snake. He is getting a frozen thawed. So you're going to thaw it out, and you want to make sure too that it is dry before you put it in there. Most snakes do not like to eat their prey while it is wet. I'm going to use this set of tongs. We'll lower it in here for him in case he strikes. See if he's going to get a food response first. He's going to prove me wrong today, but normally I don't have to wiggle it. We have a Brazilian rainbow boa. Same thing.
And you can use smaller bins as well.
Yes, you can use different size bins for your snakes. I would recommend that. That way it's... We got the red tail in here, guys. We're going to drop that in there. He's in shed. He may or may not eat on me this week, but we're going to find out. That guy normally likes to be covered up, so we might have to cover that guy up. Also, that's another thing with snakes. Some snakes prefer to be covered up while they're eating, so that they can, their heat sensors, I guess, work. I don't know. It's weird. All snakes are different compared to your red tails, your ball pythons, corn snakes, milk snakes.
Alright guys, well that is it. If you guys have any other questions for us, just let us know in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and that is our tie-dye video for today.
Have a good one, guys.